I don't really feel a gosh darn tootin' thing. So I know when this video comes out, riding season for most of America should be about coming into play. My question for you, the awesome subscriber, is did you winterize your bike this year? I don't think, since I've owned my bike, I have ever put it away and winterized it for an entire winter season.
Oh, good for you!
Now, I am fortunate with where I live. I don't live in the South or anything crazy like that. I live in good old heart of America, Kansas City. And what's weird about our temperament is it gets really, really cold. It gets really, really hot. It doesn't ever get so bad to where it's like you can never ride, I guess you could say. Even in the summertime, you can ride. Wintertime, you can ride. You just have to adjust a few things. Get around this autobus. Now, I'm not going to say that if you winterize your bike and you don't ride it from November to March or April, you're not a real rider. I'm not saying that at all. There are quite a few different cases where you do have to put the bike away. For example, a lot of my Canadian friends up there, I know you guys are just pummeled in snow. And you open up your garage and there's 4 foot of it out there. You might see some Eskimos, some penguins walking around. I mean, you just can't get out and ride. I get it. But for those of you in temperaments like me, I guess is where this question more comes into play. Even if you're in like the New England area, who I know you guys have had some snow, but I also know it's melted a little bit too. I kind of have a rule of thumb personally as far as when I will get the bike out. So as you can see there, we've had snow, but we've also had a long enough time to get all that salt and gunk off of the roads. I don't like riding in the salt because I don't clean my bike often enough to, good Lord, can you go any slower? I don't wash the bike enough to get all that salt off. I usually do it once at the beginning of the season, once at the end of the season. And I don't want to go out and ride, get it all caked up with salt just to park it and have it possibly eat away at the paint and rust and all that other fun stuff. But I've never actually gotten to the point where I put some fuel stabilizer in my tank and threw a sheet on it and said, see you next year. It's just never been that way for me. And I feel like I'm very fortunate that I live where I do live. So my next question then is for those of you who do winterize your bike, and let's say it's a 60-degree warm-up day, there's nothing on the road, do you go ahead and get your bike out and re-winterize it after you're done? Or do you just say, nope, not riding until XYZ date? I'm just curious, because I know there's not much that goes into winterizing a bike. I think you just basically make sure you have some non-ethanol gasoline in there, add a little bit of fuel mixture stuff to it, and you call it a day. But for me, I just can't get to a point where I'm going to let the bike sit that long. This week, for example, I have 50s today, tomorrow, and the day after. So you could best be believing that I am going to get out and ride after work those days before I have to go get the kiddos. I think that's where I wanted to go. Oh well. So go ahead and post in the comments below. I know this isn't much of an episode. This is more one of my, hey, check-ins on your things. But do you or do you not winterize your motorcycle? Drop your comment below, and I will see you on the next duck side, as this is the way. Chopper Fed out. See you guys.
Something back.